Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to do an update of what I've done to our camper here. So, if you guys remember, in one of the first videos I shot back in like November, I think it was. Just gonna open this out. Sorry, Colbert. It's just Colbert's window. She likes yeah. So as you can see, it's about it's her window. It's just like that. See, you got the top door, drawer one, and then you got that little space in the bottom there. So anyway, top door, bottom space, and then the middle drawer, or one of those. Anyway, this was there. So I spent better part of a few hours and just shifted everything around. And as I had mentioned prior, in one of the first videos I did about this camper, was I mentioned everything I was gonna do. And so yesterday we had no power, and I just went nuts. Well, literally, at first, I took out that bench right there. I was like, okay, let's just get a couple of chairs in here, not a problem. So, did that, okay? And then I was like, okay, well, if that's, I can't just leave it like that. We still have no walking room. Like, my wife and I, we weren't able to walk anywhere up in here together. She'd have to, it's kind of like a one-way road, where, you would actually see someone and then you'd have to pull over and then have it. Yeah, you get the idea. That's exactly what happened here. So this is what it looks like, and then move this. And trust me, I have a whole nother idea for this. I'm gonna save that for another time, but anyway, so yeah, so basically this is the way it looks. There's a couple holes, and that, yeah. Oh, and for this, there's like a fresh water tank right here, which is just retarded, because what they could have done was put the fresh water tank here, and then put the hot water tank here. Like this totally could have been rearranged. Anyway, so if you look down there, right there, that's where the power plug goes. And again, this is only temporary because I've got a few other things I want to do. But anyway, so I took out this bench, and then this bench that went along here. Oh, and I took away that little thing there. It was kind of like a little shelf, and you can see where the staples were. And it's just retarded on how they built these. Like, as a carpenter, you don't need to. Yeah, as a carpenter, when you put anything when you nail like anything to a wall, you need to put backing underneath before you lay the drywall on top. You need to put some backing all the way across. Now, if that was the case, why didn't they put backing? Because how they make these is well, especially with this unit here. Can you see? Yeah, and yeah, so I'm guessing, but as you can see, like, this isn't even sealed proper. Like, I'm gonna take an X-Acto knife, and I'm just gonna cut back to the first line here, because I'm gonna be replacing the vinyl anyway. But that is just, yeah, you see that right there? That's actual light from the bottom. Oh my god. I wonder what else I'm gonna find. But anyway, yeah, so I gotta do that next. And again, I gotta do that over here. And that was for the water pump. So I got it some, again, like, yeah, I can't even shake my head. You know, this thing literally doesn't surprise me anymore. So yeah, so anyway, that's what I gotta do. I've got like a couple projects on the go. So, and then for here, I just took a couple of screws because we had to puppy proof our camper here. Not your fault, Spike, you're just a pup. Puppy proof this, and then this, he is chewing on this here, so I had to take off the handle, zip some screws in there. And then same thing with this, zip a couple of screws in each corner. And then, yeah, so I did remove this, and there was like literally nothing left of it. Because I guess they put butyl tape around the edges, just so it'll stick better. Yeah, so if anyone's asking what kind of fridge I could fit inside, just a little bar fridge. I don't know, it's not very big. It's about 24 inches wide by, I don't know, it's just a little Danby designer. It's small, it works. And then, so yeah, so switch these doors around. And then took out the hot water tank. And then actually what I'm going to do is for the... Oh yeah. So next thing I'm going to do is once I do this, well, eventually I'm going to put... This is a long time in process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bench 2 feet going all the way there. And then it's going to be basically a corner L bench. Goes there, all the way down here. Because I got that opening here, this is where I'm going to put in a diesel heater, actually, is what I'm going to do. Because the diesel heater is going to go like right there and shoot and go up this way. But damn. Yeah. Oh, and then I'm also gonna pull these panels off. I'm gonna pull all these panels off because I'm gonna put because we're about half a click from the railroad, and at 3 in the morning when those trains stop, it shakes my camper. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to strip all these panels off and replace them and put rock wool on the inside because the thickness of my walls are 1.5 inches. And I know for a fact that you can pick up rock wool insulation bats at 1.5 inches. So yeah, well, I gotta do that, but it's not so congested, so it wasn't really my imagination. Like look at that. That basically, like, yeah. And then again, I painted this one here, and can somebody explain to me, like, on the outside it looks completely tinted. It looks normal, but I put a post on Facebook on one of the RV sites, and I posted photos of what I did, and I shit you not, people were telling me to paint it white, it's gonna get hot, black attracts heat, blah blah blah. One guy even said, like, yo man, your window's gonna rot. I'm like, is it me, or is there something seriously wrong? Like, on the hottest of days that we've had, this doesn't even get hot. It's actually cold because it's raining. but there's no heat transfer at all. Like, these are hot to the touch without that. But yeah, so anyway, that's my update. It's pretty exciting. I'm having so much fun. And yeah, like, it feels more like a studio apartment, but it's open concept now, and I'm loving it. Oh yeah, next, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's generally what I've been up to. That's what I've done. That's what I'm gonna do, and so yeah, well, it's a learning curve, folks. So enjoy. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.